Hello, I'm Dr. Schaefer Stedron. I'm a neurologist and the host of Talks with Dr. Schaefer. I'm proud to be a contributing author to the book Mind Over Matter. And as a neurologist, I know just how much your mindset truly matters. My chapter, The Butt Wheel, covers how I came to the realization that in my life, my mindset had become a cage, and how I was able to use my experience as a neurologist to develop a tool to jumpstart my journey to embracing a growth mindset. Now I help others reclaim their stories to build their most beautiful life. But I could not have done this important work without first reclaiming my own. Join me and so many inspiring authors in this groundbreaking book, Mind Over Matter, and start your journey of reclaiming your story today.
Hi, I'm Sonia McDonald, TEDx speaker, board-certified transformational life coach. I'm a registered nurse and an international best-selling author of Unshakable, Unlocking Your Blueprint to Living Well Despite Limitations. And I'm honored to be part of the powerhouse anthology, Mind Over Matter, Courageous Stories of Mental Health and Healing. This book brings together fearless women from all over the world, each sharing brave, raw, and beautiful stories of mental health, resilience, and healing. These aren't polished stories, they're powerful ones. Stories of breakdown and breakthrough, of silence turned into strength, of women who refuse to stay hidden. My chapter is titled, The Day My Life Split in Two, From Invisible Illness and Fear to Unshakable Strength. It begins on a beautiful day, and then everything just changed. There was a before and there was an after. Fear moved in, my body felt foreign, anxiety whispered lies I almost believed. And I had to decide, would this be the end of me or the making of me? There are women walking around right now, smiling on the outside, while silently fighting battles no one can see. If that's you, listen closely. You are not weak, you are not broken, and you are not alone. If you want to know what happens next, you'll have to read this book. Trust me, you won't want to put it down. Because sometimes the day your life splits in two is the day your unshakable strength is born. I'll see you on the other side.
Hi, I'm Sonia Rodriguez, women's life transition coach and psychotherapist and founder of Transition to Wellness. I'm so excited to be a part of this amazing anthology with an incredible group of women. And the title of my chapter is called From Silence to Self-Trust, Rebuilding Safety Through Authenticity and Connection. And in my chapter, I really focus on the concept of rebuilding safety and confidence from within, and how authenticity and the power of connection are truly an amazing pathway to healing. I hope you enjoy the book.
I am Aleph Drazmin, an author in the anthology Mind Over Matter. This book is a powerful collection of women sharing real lived journeys through mental health and transformation. I chose to contribute because I feel strongly about untangling toxic family dynamics and restoring sacred sovereignty. The spell I broke took over a decade of devotion. And what I share are the keys to recognizing disempowerment loops, reclaiming your voice, and returning to self-trust. If you've ever felt stuck in cycles that don't change, this book will meet you there and show you the way through. Thank you for your presence and support.
Hi there, my name's Becky and I am thrilled to share our latest anthology with you. I'm originally from the UK and now live in New Zealand, and my passion for storytelling has begun here. The anthology is called Stitches, Lullabies and the Ticking Clock, and it is an exciting journey into an inspirational medical and motherhood memoir. It's packed full of authentic, raw, timeless, empowering messages that will keep you turning the pages. I decided to write a chapter for this anthology because I wanted to share the power of motherhood and inspire others to stay resilient through the storms. It's a story that's been brewing in my heart for years, and I'm excited to finally bring it to life. The book is for women, mums, and anyone who's been through tough stuff and just needs to know they are not alone. If you love real, honest stories about resilience, motherhood, and finding joy in the hard moments, this is for you. Whether you're looking for a bit of hope, some comfort, or just a little push to keep you going, you'll find something special here. Thank you for your support, and I can't wait to share this book with you. See you on the other side.
Hi, I'm Brienne Provenzali, and I am so honored to be one of the contributing authors in the anthology Mind Over Matter. I'm originally from Frederick, Maryland, but I have called Dallas, Texas my home for over 16 years. I'm a wellness advocate, author of 21 Days to Self-Love, and the founder of the Provenzali Foundation. I've decided to contribute to this book because mental health is deeply personal to me. After losing my sister, I felt a strong calling to help others feel less alone in their struggles and to create more open conversations around healing. Mind Over Matter brings together the voices of 100 courageous women sharing their real experiences with mental health, resilience, and transformation. If you've ever struggled, felt overwhelmed, or simply need a reminder that healing is possible, this book is for you. Thank you so much for your support, and I can't wait for you to read it.
Hello, I'm Dorothy Philipp. I'm a mentor in intuition, a life coach, and one of the co-authors of the book Mind Over Matter. Many women feel like life happens to them instead of with them. But what if the way we perceive events shapes our emotions, our decisions, and ultimately the reality we experience? That's what I explore in my chapter From Conditioned Reaction to Conscious Creation. Because when you master your inner world, you begin to create the life you truly want. Discover how powerful your perception truly is in Mind Over Matter. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Terry Trapp, co-founder of the Trapp team and associates here in New Jersey. And I'm honored to be a part of this anthology, Mind Over Matter, which is a collection of stories from strong women on mental health and overcoming, which I think you should agree is sorely needed, especially today. But my chapter tells a deeper truth. The real resilience isn't just pushing through. It's learning to keep going after your body can't, and kicking in that faith that has to be present in a daily life. After facing serious health conditions and challenges that changed how I live and work on a daily basis, it redefined what strength really looked like. Today, I help families navigate hardest moments with clarity, confidence, and coordination with purpose. Because I've lived what it feels like when everything shifts and everything stops to be normal. I share how and why and the things that I've done and so much more in this chapter. If you've ever had to keep going when life didn't make sense and you didn't think you could, Mind Over Matter is waiting for you. Thank you for your support, and I can't wait to share this with you.
Hi everyone, I'm so excited to be a part of this anthology, Mind Over Matter. Hi, I'm Erica Elliott. I'm a brain code strategist. I'm a transformational speaker. I love to help people rewire their brain to clear the mess and discover the masterpiece you were always created to be. In my chapter, I share mind over matter. You actually create the life that matters, either consciously or unconsciously. And I share some of the neuroscience behind how we create our life. I hope you read this book. I hope it's a blessing to you and helps you change your life. Can't wait to hear. Be blessed and be a blessing.
Hello, I'm Georgine Summers, and I'm originally from Hollywood, California. And that is where my passion for living life to the fullest and writing began. Mind Over Matter is an incredible book that I'm involved in. It is a journal of incredible stories from fascinating women. And I feel honored to have written a chapter called Descent into Hell. And I chose to write this chapter so that I could shine a light on abortions as they were in the year 1958, totally illegal, with butchers doing abortions on women, back alley abortions. The book is filled with incredible stories, and it is a page turner. So you need to buy Mind Over Matter, and you will not be able to put it down, I promise you. Thank you for listening. Mind Over Matter. Buy it.
My name is Grace Olayola. I was born in Nigeria but moved to the United States 24 years ago. I am so honored to be part of Mind Over Matter, where I share my postpartum depression journey. I wrote my chapter, The Beauty of Breaking, How Postpartum Depression Birthed My Purpose, to give a voice to women who are struggling silently and to remind them that healing is possible. This book is for anyone seeking hope, strength, and purpose. Thank you for your support, and I can't wait for you to read it.
Hello, my name is Hannah Darby, and I am an award-winning holistic healer and grief guide based in Worcestershire in the UK. I am so excited to bring this latest anthology from She Rises Studios to you called Mind Over Matter. And this is a really special book to me because mental health is such an important topic, one that we don't talk about enough, and something I have struggled with personally in my own life and now help people professionally as well. Whether you're navigating anxiety, depression, PTSD, burnout, grief, or any other mental health issues, there is going to be something in this book for you that's going to bring you light and show you a new way to think about things. So what are you waiting for? Grab your copy today.
Hi, my name's Amanda. Have you had your heart break because of a work challenge that cracked it open? That happened for me, and it became the beginning of my greatest spiritual awakening. I'm one of the authors in Mind Over Matter, an anthology of inspirational stories by women. My chapter, I'm Still Here, guides you through how I discovered emotional freedom technique, reconnected with my father's spirit, and inspired a colleague who dismissed mind-body work to get her doctorate in mind-body medicine. Mind Over Matter is for anyone ready to heal. Get your copy today.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Day, and I'm thrilled to share our latest anthology with you. Originally from Eastern Connecticut, I now live in the Tampa Bay, Florida area, where my passion for storytelling began. This anthology, called Mind Over Matter, is an exciting journey into the women who have braved breaking their silence around mental health that'll keep you turning the pages. I decided to write my chapter for this anthology because of my lived experience of silencing myself, disconnecting from my power, my voice, and how to find their way back. It's a story that's become my passion and my purpose, and I'm excited to share it. Whether you're seeking inspiration, validation, or the courage to reconnect with yourself, these stories are here to remind you, you are not alone and your voice matters. Thank you for your support, and I can't wait to share this book with you.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Whitney, and I'm excited to share our anthology, Mind Over Matter. After 18 years leading learning at a Fortune 500 company, I walked away, and I discovered that the hardest lies to break are those that we tell ourselves. My chapter, Stop Believing Your Own Lies, is for every professional who's made a brave leap and landed in the messy middle. If that's you, this book will meet you right where you are. Grab your copy, and I can't wait to hear what resonates with you.
Hi, my name is D.K. Hillard. I've written recently for an anthology called Mind Over Matter. This particular book is so important to me because over the course of my over 7 decades of experience, I have found that the truth is my mind will always fool me. My body never lies. So when I think about mind over matter, I don't think that one is ruling. I look to the relationship, to a deep listening to the wisdom of my body to tell me the truth. I really hope you'll pick up this anthology and read not only my chapter, but all the amazing authors that I've been so honored to be included with. Maybe you'll be inspired in some way, and that's my hope.
Hi everyone, my name is Tolu Susan Honor. I am so delighted to be part of this wonderful anthology, Mind Over Matter, and my chapter contribution is Training the Mind to Rise. So I am a financial advisor, a finance coach, and also a transformation coach. And I went into coaching because of my own personal experience dealing with stress. So in my chapter, I talked about that period in my life. The only way I could survive was to allow my mind to be trained to rise above the circumstances, the situation, over everything I was going through. I hope this chapter is going to help someone. That it's not about the circumstances sometimes, it's about how you think of it, what you do. It's so crucial. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share my journey with you.
Hello, my name is Michelle Gunn, and I'm excited to be a part of the new anthology, Mind Over Matter, Courageous Stories of Mental Health and Healing. When I saw this opportunity for this project, it just really spoke to me. And I spoke to my husband about it because he suffers from depression. And we want to share our story in hopes of helping other people who either suffer from depression or their significant other suffers from depression, because depression does affect everyone. In my chapter, Living in the Shadows of Depression, A Wife's Journey of Faith and Love, you will find stories of our struggle, of how we've overcome some of these struggles. And also, my husband shared an interview about his feelings of how depression affected him and what really helped him get over it. I hope you grab a copy of the book, Mind Over Matter, Courageous Stories of Mental Health and Healing. And I hope you find something that touches your heart.
Hi, I'm Susan Tatum, and I am thrilled to tell you about the latest anthology project I'm participating in called Mind Over Matter. In my chapter, I talk about being honest and open about my mental health issues and learning that it's okay to say, I'm not okay, and to ask for help. In our society, there's a lot of stigma attached to that and a lot of negativity. But it's just like any other part of your health. If you're sick, you go to the doctor. If you've broken an arm, you go to the orthopedist. If you need help with your mental and emotional stability, you go see the psychologist. There's no difference. And when you learn to accept that and you can turn that into a positive mindset of, look how strong I was. I knew that I couldn't do everything and I needed help and I asked for that. That can really open doors. This book is for anyone who's ever had any kind of challenge and overcome it. Mind over matter. Look for it soon. Thank you very much.